Thank you, President Sands. Good afternoon, everybody, and congratulations to all of you on this special day. I'm delighted to present our 2015 graduate student speaker and a member of your graduating class. Several months ago, we put out the word that we were looking for a student who showed persistence, one who balanced work, family, and scholarship, and one who put scholarship to use for the public good. In short, we were looking for a graduate who typifies the students we find here in the National Capital Region. There were many qualified applicants, but out of one of the many outstanding submissions, the selection committee found Jeffrey Stern, who serves as the state coordinator for the Virginia Department of Emergency Management. Please join me in welcoming Jeff Stern, soon to be hooded as Dr. Jeffrey Stern, with a PhD in Public Administration and Public Affairs.
Well, fellow graduates, what a tremendous honor to speak with you today. I bring congratulations to you on behalf of my boss, our governor, the Honorable Terry McAuliffe. It strikes me that I was selfish during my undergraduate graduation about 2 decades ago, maybe 2.5 decades ago. But with a little bit of age and a little wisdom, I've come to realize that this ceremony, this rite of passage, is really as much or more about thanking those who have helped us get here. I have personal thanks to my own committee members, Drs. Patrick Roberts, Ann Kademian, Jim Wolf, and Matt Dull. And of course, I have to thank the original Dr. and Mrs. Stern, my parents, who are in the audience. I'm grateful and fortunate to have them here today. And of course, my wife, Jessica, who's brave enough to marry an ABD a few years ago, and reminds me that while my father is a physician, I'm only a doctor, philosophically speaking. I want to keep my comments brief and focus on a couple of things. The importance of education in this ever-changing world, and a few reflections and observations I've made during my own decade-long journey to this stage. Firstly, never has education been available to more people in this world through more platforms and more institutions. And never has it been more important to success both as an individual and as a society. The tradition of the robes and the crucibles of an academic education, like oral examinations, theses, and dissertations, 1,000 years of Western academic tradition have never before been subject to as much change. Online academic programs have sprouted up in every discipline. They can supplement, but they can never replace the intellectual academic discourse that traces its roots back to Plato, Socrates, and Aristotle. In a world of billions of people, where new technologies facilitate the passing of information around the globe instantly, we must never forget the importance of what education provides to us in helping to give us the analytic skills to make sense of and derive meaning from all that information. The skills of conducting research, of analyzing problems, of forming models that can help explain the most microscopic interactions in the universe, or the most macroeconomic behaviors of markets. These are lifelong skills that apply across academic disciplines, across diverse career paths, and across your lifetime. These are indeed timeless skills that you have learned and honed here at Virginia Tech. So never let others assess the value of your time, effort, and energy that you put into your degree, for it's invaluable, and the pursuit of knowledge has been and will always remain amongst the most noble of human pursuits. You are well positioned to face this challenging world with a real degree from a top university, with the most important knowledge of all, the knowledge of how to learn in this ever-changing life. In your specific fields now, you are also masters of discipline-specific knowledge. You will be looked upon for expertise that you have learned here. Share it, use it, don't hold it back. For if you do, you have wasted the greatest gift of this education, the ability to pass your knowledge on and improve the conditions of the people, the organizations, and the world around you. In short, this mastery has given you the responsibility of leadership in your chosen profession or on your particular journey. So lead and lead wisely. Additionally, I want to share a few reflections here as part of this university family and on this stage. I remember working in the White House when the news of the tragic Virginia Tech shootings reached all of us. I observed a university become a family and a community instantly, even for those of us who only rarely made it to the home campus in Blacksburg. So know that some good does come from evil. Indeed, we are Virginia Tech. Our community matters. Can you say it? We are Virginia Tech. Can you say it? We are Virginia Tech. One more time. We are Virginia Tech. I also remember the frustration of one of my first PhD courses, trying to reconcile my own mental model of how my world, my field of study should work against knowledge created by others that in undergraduate education I had just previously regurgitated. And it took classmates that I relied upon to help me understand the difference between mastering a topic and learning how to contribute original knowledge in a field of study. So know that you should always look for the opportunity to help and mentor others so they can make their mark in this world. Mentorship matters. I also remember countless times friends and family, classmates, professors, and staff encouraged me, challenged me, pushed me onwards towards this achievement. Over many years, you all have these same experiences. So I observed that despite the pace of this world with email, Twitter, iPhones, Instagram, I believe, Paul, we've been live tweeting, right? Some things do take time, appropriately. I'm one of those things, as are many of you. So be proud of the time that it's taken you to get here, whether you've accelerated through a one-year executive master's program, or like me, taking a somewhat erratic pace over a decade, but never giving up and endeavoring forward with the encouragement of those in this room. In economics, the concept of opportunity cost weighs heavily. That is, other courses of action you might have taken. So know that you will find that this road, this time, has been well spent. And the world will be better off for it when we employ these lifelong skills, well learned, hard earned, to the betterment of our community. Never stop learning, even if you never set foot in a classroom again. Never stop teaching others what you have learned. Encouragement matters. Commitment matters. Taking time matters. There are big problems in this world that need to get solved. Problems that need new ideas, new ways of thinking. So if you're going to pay your education forward, if you build something, build it to last. If you design something, design it to reflect beauty. If you're going to solve a problem, pick a big one. There are plenty. And there's no time to waste on small stuff. If you see a problem, if you see an injustice, know that as a member of society and a graduate of this institution, you are obligated to fix it. With the wisdom these diplomas bestow comes this responsibility upon all of us. And remember, when the world cries out for someone to solve its big problems, for someone to step up and lead, for someone to challenge the status quo, for someone to help, for someone to invent the future, that someone they're talking about is you. This is your time now from this day forward. Congratulations, my fellow graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Stern. It's my pleasure to introduce our committee.